Goldilocks back in the asylum last week.
That's interesting.
What is that supposed to mean? Let's go to the ring.
The following contest is a special challenge bout scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. About to make their way to the ring from Santa Maria, California, they are the team of Andy Douglas and Chase Stevens. They are the Naturals.
You know, I hate to do it, but I've got to give Glenn Gilberti credit. I think some of you in our pay-per-view viewing audience may not be familiar with the Naturals, but I guarantee you that AMW, Storm and Harris, not only are familiar with them, they realize this is a team that knows America's Most Wanted inside and out. These two teams faced each other several weeks back on our syndicated Explosion show. Naturals incredibly competitive.
And their opponents, they are the team of Cowboy James Storm, Wildcat Chris Harris, America's Most Wanted.
If they don't waste any time, Mike, Gilberti was successful early on with Diamond Swinger. Let's see if he can be successful right here with this mystery team.
You know, AMW did the right thing a week ago tonight. They prevented Glenn Gilberti from interfering on behalf of his NWA Tag Champs, but they raised the ire of Gilberti to the point that he arranged for the Naturals to face America's Most Wanted.
I'll tell you what, when you mentioned about these two wrestling each other in Explosion a few weeks ago, it was one of the best matches we've ever seen. And Douglas and Stevens were this close to beating America's Most Wanted. Like you said, they know him backwards and forwards.
Andy Douglas in the ring with the Tennessee Cowboy James Storm. Douglas, 25 years of age, a 4-year pro, and one half of this Naturals team. And I think a lot of our pay-per-view viewers probably remember Chase Stevens from the Hot Shots.
That's right.
And their history with America's Most Wanted.
Oh, man, they wrestled America's Most Wanted in the early days of TNA, 4 or 5 times at least.
And Gilberti, as well as David Young, all out in the corner of the Naturals for this tag team match. Out to the floor goes Storm, and
right on the floor.
They had a game plan. They exposed the concrete floor. They pulled back the mats covering that floor, and they just tossed Storm back first, right onto the concrete.
Referee Woody Charles is not letting Wildcat Harris into the ring. He's letting him know that James Storm is the legal man, and it won't let him in, and Wildcat is absolutely furious. Oh, look at that teamwork.
Think of how important, and as you see them focusing on the back of Storm, think how important this match is for America's Most Wanted. They cannot afford a loss if they're going to get a tag title match with Diamond and Swinger, the tag team champions, and the double team by the Naturals.
That's exactly what was on Gilberti's mind right here. Just bring America's Most Wanted down a few pegs so that they go way down in the totem pole on the ring to try to get a chance at Diamond and Swinger.
Storm in trouble.
Here goes Stevens.
Chase Stevens mounts the top rope. Storm slowly getting to his feet. Stevens times it perfectly. Double axe handle off the top. Here's the pin. No, only a 2 count.
Stevens makes a tag. Look how quick Douglas got up there to the rope. I'll tell you what, these guys.
Andy Douglas up top.
Here he goes. Oh, Storm was ready.
That time he was ready for it. Right hand in the midsection. Turned him inside out.
What I want to know, like, is if the Naturals here beat America's Most Wanted, does that put them in line for a shot at Diamond and Swinger?
I mean, you would have to think they would certainly be recognized as one of the top tag teams, one of the top contenders. That's up to the NWA to decide.
Stevens right now is poor. James Storm has just not been able to get the tag into Chris Harris at all, and he has taken a beating as Stevens goes high.
Gonna go with the moonsault.
Oh, man.
Nobody there. Nobody home on the moonsault attempt by Chase Stevens.
Think about the impact that has on the human body, your internal organs, Mike, when you hit square like that.
Think of how important it is for James Storm to get to the corner, to get the tag into Chris Harris just like that.
And here he comes.
Southpaw. Left hand.
The southpaw just raining the blows, Mike.
That one's for Stevens. Now he's got Douglas, who reverses. Sends the Wildcat off into the rope.
Yeah!
Left arm lariat connects.
He's got him.
Full Nelson. Slam.
Here it is.
Here's 2. Douglas there to break it up.
I'll tell you what, though, Wildcat was just waiting and waiting, and you knew he was going to be so fresh when he got in there that Douglas and Stevens were going to pay the price as Storm also gets back in the ring.
Yeah, the Storm blow sends Andy Douglas down to the floor. Here's the double team. so close with the heart attack move, and they just almost won the match. It was just this close.
You see the look on Chris Harris's face. He couldn't believe it. Harris right now has Stevens. Oh.
Gonna go for the 8-second ride.
Storm's got him.
Storm has Douglas.
In trouble. Yo.
Connects. 8-second ride. Gilberti up on the apron.
He's got him, but the referee can't see it.
Incredibly difficult job for Rudy Charles. We all know that. But he's distracted. The chain is used by Stevens. Stevens just hit Storm in the head with a chain. No.
Oh, he got out.
Only 2. How did he do it?
Oh, Gilberti can't believe it. He thought he'd done it by tricking the referee.
And at the same time, Chase Stevens used that chain. Somehow, AMW able to stay alive, able to survive. Harris sends Stevens in. Go telegraph the back body drop and paid for it with the boot. Still able to lift him up.
Wildcat had him right there. There it is.
Harris going to try and bring him back in. Going to try and suplex him in.
He's got him.
Holding him up. Gilberti.
No,
Gilberti hooked the
grabbed
leg.
his foot.
He's got the leg hooked.
No
way. No way.
The winners of the match, the Natural.
Gilberti's the one that allowed them to get the pin and get the win. He stopped the suplex and then he hooked the leg of Harris. That's just not right, Doc.
No, it's wrong. I mean, if you're going to win, you've got, that's not even, I can't believe the referee didn't see it. The crowd, here comes Eric Watts.
Yeah, especially with the stakes so high. Director of Authority, Eric Watts, has come out. He obviously saw what went down. What are we going to have?
Rudy Charles has ruled that we will restart the match.
We're going to restart the match. Spear by Harris on Douglas.
I'll tell you what, though, remember, Watts is ahead of what's in the ring, and he took control.
Gilberti tossed the racket, the tennis racket into Stevens. And Stevens just nailed Harris. Super kick. Pin. Here's the attempt by Storm. 2.
Gilberti pulled him out. And now Gilberti's taking it out on Storm. And still.
Putting the boots.
Chase Stevens is in the middle of the ring. Trying to get his feet. Look at that. He can't hardly get his feet. And there it comes.
Cross body block.
New. And America's Most Wanted is won.
The winners of the match, America's Most Wanted.
AMW gets a second life. They get a second chance, and they capitalize. They take advantage. And now the post-match beatdown. Gilberti and the troops putting the boost to AMW.
Now Watts coming out to take on Gilberti.
The director of authority.
Here comes the red shirt security. Northcutt. Wilson is getting it to Watts.
The double team by the red shirt security on the director of authority, Eric Watts. Who's this?
It's Heavy D.
The original NWA Black Shirt member, Big Don Harris, handpicked by Eric Watts to give the NWA some muscle.
And he's cleaning house, Mike. He is cleaning house.
And the house has just been cleaned by Heavy D. Woo! Well, Don, it's been a great night here at the TNA Asylum, and you know what's yet to come. NWA World's Heavyweight Title matchup. 4